Hi everyone, welcome back. For today's mani, we're going to be playing with the Sundara Pudding Gel Trio palette here, and this color is Hot Topic. And once you see these colors, you're going to understand why it is called Hot Topic. These colors are perfect for those hot summer days ahead, and those days are fast approaching. I am so ready for summer, and we are going to be making a set of press-ons today. So this little brush right here, we're going to be using to apply the pudding gels. You can get this brush on the website. It just won't have the little snowflakes on it. This one right here was an exclusive pudding gel brush for that advent calendar, but by the way, you can still get that advent calendar on the website. You just got to search for it. But to start out this mani here, I'm going to go ahead and apply my favorite base coat all over the entire nail. I'm just going to focus that product in the middle of the nail and then brush it all the way up to help avoid any flooding, and then we're going to cure that for 30 seconds. Now we're going to go ahead and apply some of that pudding gel to the entire nail. Now if you've never tried pudding gel before, it's a whole experience in itself. I think it's super fun, and it is the most creamy, buttery, velvet like gel polish you will ever use, and it's super buildable. So I just put a little bit on that brush. A little bit does go a long way, and I am doing quick and smooth strokes over the entire nail, and then I went ahead and cured that. Now you can go ahead and build up this pigment. That's the best part of these pudding gels, is that you can really get the color payoff that you want. You can start out by using one coat like you see here with this beautiful pink. It gives it more like a jelly look effect to it, which I really like that, and I do really love the sheerness to these pudding gels as well. And it's kind of like you're getting best of both worlds. You're kind of getting like a jelly vibe with it if you want, but then you can build up that pigment there. So we're going to go ahead, after I've cured that for 30 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and put another coat of that on there, and look at that beautiful, vibrant, hot pink. I'm totally loving it. And then to clean off that brush, you can see I am just wiping it on that paper towel, and then I'm going directly in with another color. Now you can use the paper towel method, or there is a brush cleaner that Sundara Nails has to offer. I cannot wait to try that. I am going to order some of that. And when I get that, we will play with that. And then I'm also going to order some more of those flat brushes. So the brush that we're using right now, it was the one that is included with the advent calendar, but the flathead nail gel brush is also sold on the website, and it is super pretty. It is that standard packaging with like the diamonds, and I'll put a picture right here so you can see it. But I just love it so much, and I'm actually going to get a few of them so then I don't have to like clean them off as well in between my different color choices. So now to create that really pretty radiant ombre accent nail, I'm taking a makeup sponge, and I'm going in and I'm putting in the 3 colors right on this makeup sponge, and I'm making sure that I'm picking up quite a bit of product because it is going to absorb a little bit into that sponge, but I'm just putting all 3 colors on there, and you can see here it's so fun and vibrant, and it was really fun actually painting the pudding gels on this sponge. I don't know, just something different, right? So now that I have the gel polish on there, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and just dab it on to that entire nail. Now I'm just making sure that I am getting the whole nail covered completely, and when I'm going in, I'm making sure that I'm still staying in between the colors that I already dabbed on there. I just want to make sure that I'm not like dabbing pink on where there's orange. So then I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds, and now I'm going to go back in and apply more pudding gel, but this time I'm going to switch the order of color. So before we put the orange first, then the pink, then the purple, this time I'm putting the pink on, then the purple, then the orange. I just wanted to change it up a bit to give it more of that ombre, because you know when you're doing an ombre with dip, you kind of alternate the colors, so you're not getting just like these solid lines on the nail. You kind of want a gradient effect when it comes to an ombre. So that's the method I did for this mani. I just switched up the colors just like I was using dip powder, and it turned out so good, and I love it so much. And you can see here I'm just plopping it right on the nail. I guess that's not really an accurate name, but I am just bloop right on the nail with that makeup sponge, and you are getting this gorgeous, beautiful, radiant ombre, and I'm totally here for it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do one more, because when you are using the makeup sponge, you are going to get a sheer coverage than you would if you were using this brush. You could also do an ombre with the brush too. I just really like the makeup sponge with gels and the pudding gels because you just get a really nice radiant effect. Also, pudding gels are not runny, so it's also gonna come in handy when you want to do some nail art or ombres like you see here. The pudding gels are really going to be key for nail art because it is not runny at all. And pudding gels are also HEMA free, the ones from Sundara Nails. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds when it comes to these pudding gels. They're not only super buttery and pigmented, but they're also really fun to work with nail art and all that kind of stuff. And you can totally build up these colors. So they're super fun. If these colors are not your cup of tea, there's other pudding gels in trios and individually that you can check out over at Sundara Nails. And they're just so fun. And it is also something completely different when you are brushing on these pudding gels with a brush. It just is a change of pace and it's a whole experience in yourself versus like using gel polish and applying it like the normal way. There's just something about applying it with the brush that makes it even extra fun. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this mani with a gel top coat, which is totally optional, by the way, because with these pudding gels there is a no sticky layer to it and you are good to go. You actually do not need to use a top coat, but I really wanted this mani to have the perfect shine to it, so I'm just adding a little bit of shine to it with my favorite top coat from Sundara Nails. So I recommend the base coat, the top coat, and picking up one of these pudding gel trios because you're definitely going to fall in love with it, and you cannot go wrong with one of the pudding gel trios because they're all so beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will link everything that we use in today's mani in that description box below, and we'll be playing with some more pudding gels soon on my channel, and I'll see you in the next upload.